back to the channel. Today we've got another big V for you. Soft for this race is 4,376, so decent soft. A lot of familiar names in the race. Looking forward to some good tight racing and hopefully some of those championship points today. So having a look at qualifying times, no big surprises here. Alex Berger's taken the pole with a smoking lap of 141.031, followed closely by Eric with a 141.1. That places us in third with a 141.3.5. And hot in our tails, we got Chris Cassiano, Brian Simpson, Dame Toomey. So Darmaid's a new name to the big V's. I believe he's Irish. I've seen him in the Irish leagues, and he is very fast, so don't count him out. That's enough talking for me. Let's get on to the race. All right, everybody's gridded up. Lights have gone. Engines are revving. We are good to go. Let's wait for that green light, and we're off. All right. Oh, those boys get a really good start. Alex and Eric. Little bit of a gap, but it's a moderately drafty track. I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Let's watch out for that first corner dive. Oh, Christian, he's all right. He controlled it. He kept off us, so we're good. We're good. All right, keep it on the inside here. Keep some of that draft. Let's just hold our position. So strategy here, try and keep in the top three. Last lap, last corner, last straight is where it all happens on this track. You can be 3 positions back and use a big draft down the main straight there to bring you right back up and in front of the leaders and take that win. So we're quite happy with the third position here. Ideally second, because otherwise you run the risk of second place blocking you in, and that last lap, last corner, but we'll see how we go. First time round the right-hander uphill. Get a nice line through there. Close right back up on Alex now. Eric's out the front. Eric, if you remember from last race, he had a bit of an incident. So hopefully this time we can avoid that. But for now, I'm quite happy just to sit here behind Alex and let Alex have a bit of a go at him. And we'll see where we end up. I've got Christian is right on my tail. Now Christian is fast. He's very fast. There's a good chance that he is going to take an opportunity to dive up there. We'll see how we go. Again, I'm not too focused on being defensive at this point. More than happy to let the race play out until we get down to that final lap and it all starts happening. Now it looks like these boys are going to go too wide. Eric on the inside, Alex on the outside. Coming up to the turn in. First lap, some good times there. Alex and Eric very fast, me not far behind, so that's looking pretty good. Coming around now for a second lap. They're still side by side. Oh, Eric gets a little touch on the back right-hand side of Alex. Luckily, nothing came of it. And there it is, Christian making that move up the outside to poke his nose in there. Can cut through the inside here a little bit, but he'll have the inside now. I'm quite happy to concede this place. Let's make sure we give him some room. Quite happy to concede that for now. That's not a big deal. Although now I've got Chris Cassiano right on my tail. Brian Simpson, the Irish racing guy, right behind him. Round the right-hander uphill. Get a very good run out of there on Christian, but it's not really an overtaking place, so we'll just keep ourselves tucked in. That main straight's where it's all going to happen. That draft on there. Oh, well, okay. Send a postcard to that apex. I missed it completely. All right, let's focus. Too much talking, not enough focus. All right, that's a little better. Christian's pulled a little gap on us, but we'll get that back on the straight without any drama at all. And we'll see if something opens up down here. Good chance they're all going to end up 3 wide at the end of this. Do not want to get caught up in that. Already 2 wide, here comes the 3 wide, although Christian went out a little early, so he's lost a bit of that draft. There he goes again, grabbed a little bit more. Quite happy to tuck in behind Alex here. Oh, me and Chris both made a move to the left. Luckily he went further than I did, so we're clear. But it does, he scared me. Let him get up a little bit ahead of me there. But we've got the inside line, we should be able to take that back, and we might even get Christian off that as well. That'll put us back in that nice, comfortable 3rd place. Christian is right beside us. All right, let's give him the room. Get a nice, see if we can get a little bit of a later break here. Yeah, we cleared him. Able to bring it back on the inside and get that place back. I think we slowed him up a little bit there. Chris Cassiano's now got him. So Christian Flag back to 5th. We are nicely holding our 3rd. We got a little bit of gap to Christopher, but it probably won't last long. But let's see what we can do here. We're still well within the draft. No dramas so far. Looking pretty good. Notice Eric and Alex get a bit fighty up here. Eric is a very aggressive driver as well as being very fast. Alex is extremely fast, but tends to play it a bit more careful. So we'll see how that pans out. You never know. Could be a coming together in front of us, which will open up some opportunities. But again, I really don't want to be in first in that last lap. Really do not. Quite happy with 2nd, reasonably happy with 3rd. Onto the main straight, get in that draft. Triple draft here. I'm expecting Chris will close up that gap quite significantly now. Oh, geez. A little bit of a late dive out the outside for me, but that's all right. Everyone's cleared. No one got hit. Outside of Alex. He'll have the inside run, so I imagine he's going to come out of this corner ahead of me. Again, not too stressed. Plenty of room. Make sure we don't let anyone else sneak through, though. Beautiful. Okay, that keeps us in that 3rd, although we've managed to get up beside Alex again. We're going to have to give him plenty of room. I really don't want to mess up this corner and make both of us lose all that speed and give Eric a chance to run away. But it looks like we're good. Tucking in now. Chris right on our tail. And he's back a little bit of a straight through the S's. Again, like opportunity to make a move on the right of Alex here, but just for now, we're quite happy. Just keep an eye on Chris, make sure he's not making that inside move. He's quite happy where he's at. That is the 2nd big passing point. Those 2 straights are really where all the passes happen. If you're doing it anywhere else, you're really taking your life in your own hands along with everyone around you. So hence why we're just keeping it nice and straight. Human centipede here. We're all good. Get a nice line through there. Nice line through there. We're feeling very comfortable now. Settled into the track. Giving a little bit of an early and a bit more of a lift just to give Alex a bit of room in front of us because we know that draft is going to bring us back up. Now this is going to get interesting. There's now 6 cars in that lead pack. Get the run on the outside, Alex. Let's box him in there. Keeping in behind there. Chris is going to go outside and see if he can get a run. Saw him coming this time. Oh, and now Christian's back in there with a big run. Gonna have to hold it right through the middle here. Oh, don't take anyone out the right. Oh, he came a little wide. Push. Oh no. Chris Cassiano. I think Eric pushed a little wide coming out of that corner. A little aggressive. I had to make a move left to avoid him. And Chris on the outside just got tagged. We'll have a look at that in the replay. But, oh, that's a shame. Ah, poor Chris, he was driving very well, very well. On the bright side, that gets us up into 2nd. Now, something's happened to Alex. Alex has dropped back 2 places. I was so busy looking at Chris behind me, I didn't even see what happened. We'll have a look at the replay and see what was going on. We've got the outside line here, but again, we're not going to push it. We really don't even care if we're in front. Just the way this track runs. It doesn't matter. As long as we're about here when we get around that last corner of the last lap, we're going to be pretty good. You see a lot of those back markers now picking up a lot of lap time with the draft. That's going to be concerning. Hopefully it doesn't let them close up too much. We won't fight Eric too much here. Let's just get some fast laps in and make sure we don't open ourselves up to even more people joining this front pack and putting some lunges in. Now Alex is really slowing down. He's got a bit of a gap there back to Christian. I'm wondering if he's took some damage there somewhere. Oh, Christian gives us a little nudge. Oh, I think he's trying to give us a bit of a bump, but that's always dangerous on the Aussie, on an Aussie with our net code, but we survive it. And that does put us right next to Eric, keeping it wide, giving this. He comes out wide again. That is okay. I'm gonna have to watch that next lap because that is a bit dangerous there. It does. That will put us off a little bit and let Christian get up the outside. Alex is closed up again, so maybe he doesn't have damage. Again, quite happy with third. Second would be better, but third, as we go into that final lap, is good. It's a good place. It's right where we want to be. We're nice and settled now. Everything's looking good. I do think Alex has got some damage behind us. He is not catching up on that draft and that back straight much at all. I reckon if he pulled out of that draft, he wouldn't be able to overtake us. One of the things with these cars, even a little tap, if you get a bit of damage, you can take the top end, the speed out of your car, and the only way you can keep up is with the draft. And there's certainly no chance of overtaking. As soon as you get out of that draft, it's all over. But he's all right for now, and he is a very good driver, so I do expect him to keep right up here with us. But it does take a bit of the pressure off. I can relax a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, because he is very good. But I can relax a little bit and tuck in here behind these two. We'll have a look. We'll see if there's any opportunities down here. As I said, I wouldn't mind that second. Christian's gone on to the left. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy sitting here. Keep an eye on Alex to make sure he's not charging up and diving. And that will bring us on to the final lap. Now is where we see if we can make things happen. Alex is up the outside there. But yeah, we're pulling away from him. As soon as we come out of that corner, he's definitely got damage. This is where it's all going to happen. Eric in the lead, Christian on our inside. We'll pull him behind him, get a good run out of here. Again, I'm not too sad about being in third as we come through that final corner. Just got to keep an eye on Alex behind me. We're looking good. All right. Keep up tight. I got to keep up tight all the way through here. I don't want to open up too much of a gap and lose that run. There's plenty of draft down here for me to get up there. Let's see if Christian's going to go for him here. I think Christian's probably doing the same thing as me. He's quite happy to just let Eric take that lead. He's looking for that second place in that final run. I should get the double draft. Eric's getting hairy. Takes some cones out, trying to drive his heart out. But we're right there with him. No one's letting him go. Coming up to the final section now. Christian, again, he's not making the move. He's just going to take it easy. All right, this is where we want to be. This is perfect. This is perfect. We just need a great corner through here. Oh, I let off too early. I've opened up a gap. Oh, no. Oh, I hope that's not too much of a gap. Oh, that's too much of a gap. Ah, we've gone and blown it. Luckily, Alex can't get past us. Dame Toomey's behind him. He's not going to catch us. There comes that draft, but I just was too far back. Messed up that last corner. That is a shame. But, hey, third place. That should be some decent points. We'll have to have a look at that in the wrap-up. But boy, oh boy. Boy, these guys can race. So that brings us down and look at the incidents. Now, there's only 1.5 incidents, maybe. We'll have a look at them. The first one, this is Eric and Alex. Now, Alex got some damage out of this. Now, I remember seeing this first little clip coming around the corner here, but that's not where he got the damage. Next corner, they come around. Alex is keeping it tight. He brakes, not too early, and Alex just has that extra speed. He's just got that late brake again. Poor Alex. That really messed up his race. And then the big incident. Now, this is the one I was involved in. You can see Eric on the inside, me in the middle, Chris on the outside. We come around that corner. Oh, that looks bad for me. That looks really bad. I'm sure Eric moved off the inside there and made me pull out. But let's have a look at it from third person. Maybe that'll show us what actually happened. So here we come. We're looking from Chris's point of view. We're coming around the corner. You can see me there just to the right. And Alex, yeah, drifts out of that corner. I thought he was going to keep coming. I had to move to give some space, and poor Chris caught on the outside, and that pretty much put his race over. So if we go have a look at the results, so that was a pretty strong win for Christian there over Eric, me coming in third. Alex, despite damage, managing to hold on to fourth, and Darmaid fifth. Alan DeGas is sixth. So pretty good finish for us on a podium there. It does bring us a little bit closer to Alex, but Christian's run away from us a little bit. They're now neck and neck. Well, we got the 4 weeks to go, so hopefully we can use those 4 drop weeks to get things together. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.